Well, that's it, Bath Abbey. On the site of which the first English king ever, a gentleman by the name of Edgar or Edmund, one of those Anglo-Saxons, he was crowned there in about 680. And there's people from all over the world here. The famous Pulteney Bridge, on which the Ponte Vecchio was modelled. It has houses and shops on it. Just opposite the Abbey is Garfunkel's, where if you've got the money, after the show you go for an aperitif. And they keep the place spick and span. And they keep the place spick and span. And if you can't afford Garfunkel's, well, Brown's Bar and Brazier, I nearly said Brazier, is a lot cheaper. And there you have it. His name was Edgar, not Edmund. The first king of all England was crowned by Dunstan, Archbishop of Kent, in the Saxon Abbey on the site on Whitsunday in 972. Well, that was a bit later than I thought. When the heck was Ethelred the Unready? Well, you can just hop on or hop off. Just round the back of the Abbey, the pump room. And there the pump room, but here, the Roman baths. Royal. And this, of course, the Romans called Aqua Sulis. They were in the habit, the Northern English Romans were in the habit of just dipping a foot in there into the hot boiling water that bubbled up from underneath the ground. They would then cry Aqua Sulis, which to them meant aqua, water, sulis is effing hot. And they didn't have a word for effing in those days, flipping. So Aqua Sulis, they cried. They would then fall about laughing until a centurion came along and told them to get on with the work, lads. And the water bubbles up from subterranean depths at exactly 44 degrees centigrade. Not that the Romans worried about that, because when somebody said, "Ah, what is it?" he couldn't say XXX1V.
Quello che mi piace. No, non sono come imperatore, su che fatto, però aspetta, Claudio era quello che era.
Once they got rid of the Romans, the ancient Brits decided that bathing once or twice a year was a good idea. You can see the water coming in there. And so they named the place Bath, which seemed so appropriate. She is listening to the audio, giving her a garbled account of the waters. Julius Caesar was #1. And there he is. Cypress Spring. Sacred string mine. (44 degrees, or XXX1V degrees centigrade. And the water, of course, went into the Great Bath. And with a loofah, you could make a heck of a difference. Well, that looks like the Roman bath's finished. Now, after all that Roman stuff, we'll have a bit of Church of England. And that lad's still playing his fiddle. Oh, a little bit of Elgar. How appropriate in this part of England. $17. That's bad luck. Bishop Montague, one-time Bishop of Bath. Faded regiment colours after some glorious battle, no doubt. He was a prime sergeant at law. I wonder what that was. Who commanded the parliamentary forces in the Civil War? Mr. Waller. Well, that looks like it for Bath Abbey. Well, he's transferred to this part. We're going to have a look at the pump room, celebrated in the 18th century. Everybody who was anybody was seen at the pump room. He's tuning up again, I think. Oh, a little bit of Bach. How appropriate. Bach, my foot. This is it, the pump room. Well, we can't get in there. It's a very genteel place. And they have people playing the violin. And what a pretty place is Bath. Quote, Pride and Prejudice.
So we didn't know we were at a bar.
And they're on a school project, irritating everybody. Well, we've done the Roman baths and the pump room. Maybe the Guildhall next. Anyway, at the bus stop where you said.
Oh, no, I didn't say at the bus stop. I said in front of the Airbnb.
Oh, you're on the bus.
No. I was looking for you in the coffee shop, actually.
No, I've been, had a good look at the pump room, and I had a wonderful look at Roman baths, or aquasolis as they call it. As the Romans call it.
The pump room?
I didn't eat in the pump room, no.
Did you have a coffee?
No, I haven't had coffee yet, no. I thought we might go around and see what time the boat goes. Looks like a nice afternoon. What time's it go?
I think it's on the hour. There's one right, there's a little one.
tiny little one. And I was looking to see what time he went, and he said, oh, it'd be very nice. And they stop at Bathampton.
Yeah,
And I
good.
said, for how long? He said, oh, 15 minutes. He says, but you can get a later boat if you want to come back.
Well, that'd be good. We'll go and have lunch
And
then.
then he says, it'd be very clear he was encouraging me to go. And I said, yeah, but I've got a husband. And he says, oh, have you? Oh.
Jeez, I was going to go with you. Well, yes, I think that looks like our boat. It goes at 12 o'clock. And there's that posh hotel, Garfunkel's. He's saying Aquafredo. Flipping cold.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. This is William Colby. We're just embarking on an approximately 1 hour Sea River cruise up the River Avon to the village of Bathampton and return.
What have ours got?
After those despite us the flower that we used to stand on the side of the old hotel.
Well, back to Bath now. This is Bathampton, where Governor Phillip is buried, as we already know.
Back into the residential part.